Hello, I'm Mark. Welcome. We're going to do another Scotch review today. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like. Tell me what you'd like me to try. I'm really kind of excited about doing this. So I'm going to open her up, and yes. All right, it's a great day here in Southeast Texas. It's December, but I'm in short sleeves because we don't have winter. So, okay, so I'm out here in the big thicket, and I'll go ahead and pour this one. This is the Springbank 10-year-old cask strength. I've had Springbank before. I had the 12. I've not had the 10 before. I did not care for the 12s to the point where it turned me off from Springbank, and I had not had a Springbank in several years until just decided, hey, I need to give Springbank another chance. They are to the point where if anyone asked me about a Campbeltown recommendation, I told them Glen Scotia. But I know most people like Springbank, so yeah. So I'm giving it another chance. It's been, like I said, several years since I've had the 12, and was not impressed with the 12 at all. Matter of fact, I don't even think I can't even tell you. It was way before I even started videoing the reviews. So anyway, Springbank is a single malt Scotch, 10 years old, cask strength at 56.2% ABV. At Campbeltown Distillery, there's only 3 Campbeltown distilleries: Conveni, Springbank, and Glen Scotia. Springbank produces 3 different distillates. Springbank, which is about 80% of what they make, lightly peated, 2.5 times distilled. Hazelburn, triple distilled, no peat, and Long Row, which is heavily peated, I think twice distilled. I've never had Long Row. So, okay, Springbank was established by the Reed brothers in 1828 and closed during Prohibition from 1926 to 1936. And then the Reed brothers sold the distillery in 1937 to John and William Mitchell. Later, the son of John Mitchell joined it and became J&A Mitchell, which it still is today. As you can see, J&A Mitchell. And so yeah, this has been owned by the Mitchell family since 1837. The partnership of John and William Mitchelson dissolved in 1872 when John Mitchell bought the distillery, Glengyle Distillery, for what was probably about a little over $500,000. And so anyway, the 18th and 20th century were the boom time. Campbeltown was the place to go for whiskey. A small peninsula between Isla and the mainland. There was 35 distilleries in that area on the small peninsula. Today there's only 3: Springbank, Conveni, and Glen Scotia. And they are building, I think they're building another one right now, but so far, right now, there's only 3. So, with all those closings, I think there was all the distilleries that were closing, it disproportionately affected the Campbeltown distillery, whereas they had 35, they were down to 3. The rest of the areas, I think there was only maybe, not even 15 more maybe that closed outside of Campbeltown. So more even closed in Campbeltown than outside of it, I think. Don't quote me on that. So anyway, to where the point where only Glen Scotia survived by 1960. Despite they built a reputation. Springbank was mothballed in 79, and then until 1987 or 1989, I'm not sure. And the reopening was done by Harvey Wright, who was John Mitchell's great-great-grandson. But he decided, we're not going to do blends anymore, we're going to do single malts. And so that's kind of where Springbank is now. And they do everything on site, from the malting to bottling, where you have other distilleries that do malting, they don't. Springbank actually malts all of their own barley, whereas others just do part of it. Springbank actually does all of their barley on site. So, what else can I tell you? They never chill filter. They don't add color. They always are at least 46% ABV. This one, of course, is cask strength, so it's higher. And they have three stills, one of which is, I think, two of which are steam heated, one is direct fire. Springbank is 2.5 times distilled, so I think half of it goes through triple distillation and other half goes through double distillation. What else could I tell you? That's probably it. So I don't know if this changes every year from ABV or not, but as of right now, this is the 56.2%. So I know Springbank, I think, has gone to a little bit more environmental friendly, so you probably won't see boxes anymore. I know like some of them now are only just by the bottle. So let me show you the color. Again, natural color, no chill filtration. I'm going to roll it one more time. It's a pretty good pour, almost perfect. Ooh, yeah. Had to back off of that one. Get the smoke in there for sure. I don't get as much fruit as I've got with the other Springbanks. I get more of the sweet, sugary, powdered sugar, vanilla, caramel. Yeah. Now I can get to the citrus. Orange, like blood oranges. Cinnamon. All right, before the train comes. Okay. Oh yeah. Sweet citrus, creamy, chocolatey. Don't get smoke at all. This is more chocolate and cream. Yeah, get some, definitely get some heat for sure. Creamy. Gosh, it's so creamy. Okay, this is really good. Still get the citrus. But tangerines, it's very sweet citrus. Oh yeah. Okay. Bitter chocolate. Citrusy. Citrus peel, bitter citrus peel. Getting the peppery chili peppers. I don't get smoke at all on the palate. creamy. Oh, wow. Okay, this is the best Springbank I've had. Wow. Yeah, it's got the creamy, bitter chocolate, bitter. You know what it reminds me of? Like if you had one of those chocolate things that have the chocolate balls that has like the orange, but only like with a, if that was bitter chocolate. Excellent. That's an 8. We'll see you next time.